How's it going, everybody? Chadley here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the new Flak class mod. So if you guys do not want to hear about what is to come for that class mod, this is definitely not going to be the video for you. And otherwise, we're just going to go through and I'm going to give you guys my opinions on it and ways that it could probably be changed to make it a little bit more worthwhile to be using. Because right now, if you guys have looked at the purple tree, some of you guys might be excited, but me personally, just the purple tree as a whole does not seem very exciting or very worthwhile for Flak. I'd be willing to bet that most of the endgame builds in the game are not really going to be revolving around this tree. We're going to be sticking to the green, red, and blue trees. So otherwise, having these changes that I'm going to mention later in the video about the class mod will probably make it a little bit more worthwhile to go down this tree and also use that class mod. Also, for this video, I thought I'd change it up a little bit and use the facecam. So if you guys enjoy the facecam and I should be using it more, definitely let me know down in the comments down below. But let's go ahead and take a peek at the class mod. So this class mod is called Error Commandlet. I still don't really understand the name at all. It's very, very weird. So that part is very strange. But otherwise, what this class mod is going to end up doing is whenever Flak damages an enemy, their pet has a 20% chance to automatically attack that enemy and use its attack command. The skill has a 6-second cooldown. Now, if that sounds familiar, that's pretty darn close to what the trainer does, except for with the pet killing an enemy, it has a chance to do something. So this one might get a little bit more use out of the actual skill from the class mod, but actually the trainer now with the dominance change that's coming actually might be somewhat ever so slightly usable, maybe a little bit more than this current one, but we'll just have to wait and see there. But otherwise, this class mod seems very underwhelming to me. Now, the attack commands can actually do a decent amount of damage, even without the fourth tree. Right now in the game, you can do some fairly decent damage with attack commands. The problem is it's very unreliable, and it's just overall super clunky to be using. You're always going to be better off using a just normal Flak build. Now with this class mod, I don't really have the biggest issue with the actual effect itself. It's not my favorite effect, but it is pretty unique and I will take it. My big issue is actually with the 3 skills that can roll on it, except for one of them. One of them is actually really, really cool. If you guys see this middle skill right here, if you guys have noticed, this is actually Flak's new capstone capacitance. These are the first class mods that we're going to be getting that can feature a capstone on it, which is really, really cool. So I'm actually really excited to see a capstone finally on a class mod. That's something I've been kind of waiting for in this game. But otherwise, these other two really aren't that great. And one of them just has no business being on this class mod. It just does not synergize with the effect in any way, shape, or form. And that is Better Toys right here. So if we go ahead and take a look at the skill up here, Better Toys, Flak and their pet gain increased shield recharge rate and improves shield recharge delay. This has absolutely nothing to do with attack commands. And if we look at the other 2 skills, Keep Them Safe and Capacitance, these kind of eliminate the need for Better Toys at all. There's no reason for this skill to be on here. Keep Them Safe, whenever Flak issues an attack command, if Flak or their pet's shield is less than half full, a portion of Flak and their pet's shield are restored. The skill has a short cooldown. So right there, that's already regaining shield. And then the capstone is going to double your shield capacity and also immediately start recharging it. So there's just really no point to Better Toys. I don't know why this is on here, but otherwise this class mod could get way better with just a couple little changes, and that is getting rid of Better Toys and Keep Them Safe on here and changing it out for Throat Ripper and Monkey Do. It is another 3-point combo. These two are in the same tier, so that just is an easy swap right there. And then just moving 1 tier over for another 5-pointer and Monkey Do. This is going to help Flak a lot and the pet, and it all synergizes with attack commands. So if we look at Throat Ripper here, Hunter skill, Flak's pet attacks have a chance to score a critical hit, dealing increased damage. This is going to pair well with just your pet's attacking enemies, and also the attack command, you're more likely to get a critical hit on the attack command. Also, you can pair this with Go for the Eyes, so when that initial attack command goes, you're guaranteed to get that critical hit and deal a lot more damage, and then all the subsequent hits are going to be having a much higher chance of dealing a critical hit. So overall, Throat Ripper is definitely going to be one of the better skills in this skill tree, and it would just be really nice to have that point be able to roll on the class mod, and that would pair right into Monkey Do. So Flak's pet gains increased critical hit damage right there, just pairs with Throat Ripper, and also just Go for the Eyes and the attack command stuff. And then whenever Flak's pet scores a critical hit, Flak's next shot deals bonus damage based on their weapon's damage. And this would be huge for just Flak in general. And then with the higher chance of Throat Ripper, you could have more chances for Monkey Do. And just overall, these three skills would just synergize super well. The capstone wouldn't really have the greatest synergy with these, but it is just a capstone on a class mod. So that is really cool, and I would like to see that stay. There could be some very cool things we could do with that. With, say, like a snowshoe on break shield to get the amp damage based on the shield capacity. That could be pretty fun with capacitance and things like that. But otherwise, Throat Ripper and Monkey Do would just be a great combo for this class mod. So if we look here at a maxed out 3 out of 3 Throat Ripper, we have a 15% chance of scoring a critical hit with our pet. And obviously, if we had a class mod that can roll this, we could get 6 out of 3 up to a 30% chance, and that'd just be a great number for Throat Ripper. And then looking at the main skill that I would really like added to the class mod, just getting rid of Better Toys and putting on Monkey Do would seriously just be enough, but Throat Ripper and Monkey Do would just be the perfect scenario. But otherwise, with Monkey Do at 5 out of 5, we get 70% pet crit and 70% bonus damage of our weapon damage. And obviously, if we rolled 5 out of 5 on the class mod, that'd be 140% for each. And it would just be a great damage bonus to Flak, because for Flak in this skill tree, there's really not much increasing his damage. And that's kind of my biggest issue with this purple tree is we have to sacrifice damage for more survivability, when in Flak's case, damage is his survivability. Going down with him really does not matter. You're going to get back up because you're always dealing so much damage. So that's my biggest issue with this purple tree. And just having things that can boost the actual Flak damage portions of this skill tree would be huge. Yeah, overall, with Better Toys and Keep Them Safe being replaced for Throat Ripper and Monkey Do, I think the Error would be a much better class mod, and I'd actually be very curious to see what kind of damage we could output when having our pet just constantly going around attacking and doing attack commands, while with Flak, you get increased damage with like Monkey Do. And I think it would just be a really good synergy, and it would finally make Flak sort of feel like a true Beastmaster. But those are just my opinions on the new class mod. If you guys have any other ideas on how to make this class mod a little bit more valuable, definitely let me know in the comments down below, because right now I do not see myself using this class mod at all in its current state. And also just Purple Tree in general. Obviously, there's going to be some niche things and fun things that we can try to do with Purple Tree, but just for overall endgame builds, I don't see myself using Purple Tree very much. And I think the change to this class mod could actually increase the value of the Purple Tree as a whole incredibly for Flak. So that would be something I'm very interested in seeing Gearbox change. Okay guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a thumbs up on it to let me know. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We're going to have a ton of Borderlands content coming out when the 4 skill trees release, and also Arms Race. If you guys saw any of the release stuff for that, it looks very exciting, and I'm excited to get my hands on it. Also, we're going to have Godfall coming out shortly after that. So we're also going to start covering that game on this channel as well. So make sure you guys are subscribed. There's a bunch of exciting things coming to the channel. Also, like I said at the start of the video, if you guys enjoyed this whole face cam thing for videos, make sure you guys let me know in the comments down below. I've been kind of debating this for a while, and I think it's something cool to do every now and then, especially just a video like this where it's just me talking. There's no real point for gameplay or something like that. I can just point out things and you guys can see my actual reactions to what I'm saying and all that good stuff. So definitely let me know. But I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you all in the next video. See ya.